So today we're going to talk about major and minor nine chords and dominant also nine chords. So in the key of C, at this point, obviously, I hope you've learned your notes by now. Whenever you see two black keys, those three white notes are C, D, E. Whenever you see three black keys, the notes are F, G, A, B. When we go up a half step, each black note could have either a sharp or a flat. It has two names. You take the note underneath it, okay, which is C. When C goes up a half step, C sharp. When D goes down a half step, D flat. D goes up a half step, D sharp, E flat. So you see how each black note has two names? F sharp, G flat, G sharp, A flat, A sharp, B flat. So you should definitely know all your notes by now. Okay, if not, then you need to go over it. But so we start with the C major triad, which is 1, 3, 5 in terms of the degrees of the major scale. This is the C major scale. So let's think of it as degrees. First degree, second degree, third degree, fourth degree, fifth degree, sixth degree, seventh, and then 1 is equal to 8, okay? So I'm playing the first degree, the third, and the fifth. That is a C major triad. If I play the first degree, the third, the fifth, and the sixth, that's a C major sixth. First, third, 5, 7. That's a C major 7. So now what we're going to do is instead of having our first finger on C, we're going to bring it to the third degree. And we're going to play third, 5, 7, 9. But while we're doing that with our left hand, we're going to play this. The first degree and the seventh. See that? 1, 7. And with our right hand, we're going to play third, 5, 7, 9. So you're going to play that together at the same time, okay? So let me see if I can do this really quickly. Hold on. Sorry. So it sounds something like this. Okay. So did you get that? Left hand, what are we playing? The first degree and the seventh degree. This is your left hand. And your right hand, we're playing 3, 5, 7, 9. You have to play them both together at the same time. Now, if we want to make this a dominant 9, all we have to do is flat the 7, 3, 5, flat 7, 9. And with your left hand, you're going to play a 1 and flat 7. So you play those two together at the same time. You're going to get something that sounds like this. That's a dominant 9. Okay? So now, if we want to play a minor 9, we're going to play a flat 3, 5, flat 7, 9. And in your left hand, you're still going to play that 1, flat 7. So once again, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 9. And then you got this. 1 and flat 7 in your left hand, okay? So together it'll sound something like this. So what I used to do when I was younger, so it wouldn't be boring, is I would jam out to it. I would just play like some kind of a funky rhythm. So I'd start with a C major 9, right? Like minor 9, dominant 9, back to major 9. We'll give it like a reggae feel. Dominant. Like, in other words, just have fun with it, because if you just play it like this, look. See, another thing is that you have the option of adding the fifth to your left hand too if you want to make it sound a little bit more stronger. So instead of just playing the 1 and the flat 7, you can add that fifth. That's another option. Or same thing with the major 9. And the same thing with the minor and the dominant 9. Okay? Now, the thing is, if you listen to me in my lessons and you start understanding every single scale, we're going to work on the flats and the sharps soon, but I feel like it'll be too loading to your brain. I think you really need to master the key of C major, D major, E major, F major, G major, A major, and B major first. Let's master those keys. And then, yes, we'll go into, obviously, the flats and the sharps. But it's the same concept. If you understand the D major scale, which is D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. D major is the key of what? 2 sharps, okay? So what's 1, 3, 5 in the key of D? That would be D, F sharp, and A. There's your D major chord. What would be D major 6? 1, 3, 5, 6, right? Which is D, F sharp, A, B. What would be a D major 7? 1, 3, 5, C sharp, which is 1 is D, F sharp is 3, A is 5, and C sharp is 7. Now for us to play the 9, remember we're going to start on the 3rd, 3, 5, 7, 9, which would be in the key of D, F sharp, A, C sharp, E. With your left hand, you'll play the 1 and the 7, which would be D and C sharp. Here it is, listen. There's your major 9. There's your minor 9, which would be flat 3, which is F natural, 5, which is A, C, which is your flat 7, 9, which is your E, and in your left hand, you got 1 flat 7. Now to make it a dominant 9, you got 3 in your right hand, 5, flat 7, 9, and in your left hand, 1 and flat 7. So that's why you got to start learning these notes in terms of numbers. You can't think of it as notes, because if you think of it as notes, you're only going to be limited to the key of C. But if you think of it as numbers, I could replicate the same exact thing in every key. Like if I'm in the key of E, for instance, it's the key of 4 sharps. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. So I know that 1, 3, 5 in the key of E major is E, G sharp, and B. There's your triad, major triad. If I want to make it an E major 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, which is E, G sharp, B, C sharp. If I want to make it an E major 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, which is E, G sharp, B, and the D sharp. If I want to make it a major 9, 3, 5, 7, 9, which is G sharp, B, and then we have D sharp and F sharp. And then we would play the E and the 7, the 1 and the 7, E and D sharp in the left hand. Let me bring it down a little octave lower. There's the minor 9. And there's the dominant 9. So here, I'll just do it in the key of F. That's the key of 1 flat. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Key of 1 flat. Okay, so here's your major 9. And F. Minor 9. Dominant 9. Major 9. Let's go up to G. G major 9. G minor 9. G dominant 9. A major. A major 9. A minor 9. A dominant 9. We would just call it an A9 chord. Here's B. B major 7. B major 9, right? Actually, it's gonna be. Here's your B major 9. B minor 9. And then the B9, B dominant 9. So now once you learn all of that, you could have fun. You could create a chord progression. So let's say we do in the key of C. Let's just stick with the major 9s, okay? So we'll go 1, 5, 1, 5, 6, 2, okay? So here's your 1 major 9, C. Now 5, we're gonna go to G major 9. 6, A major 9. 2, D major 9. Or you can play it kind of like a nice like ballad, arpeggiate it, you know, like a. Now let's go to 3. 4. Back to 3. 4. Back to 5. And then back to the top. You see how you could jam with this? You could jam with it. You can have a lot of fun jamming. We're jamming. So that's it. Once again, we covered. In the key of C major, your major 9 is going to be 3, 5, 7, 9. And with your left hand, you're playing that 1 and flat 7. I'm not flat 7, I'm sorry, 1 major 7, forgive me. 1 major 7, okay? And then to make it a minor 9, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 9. And then you're playing the 1 and the flat 7. And then to make it a dominant 9, you're playing the 3, 5, flat 7, 9. And then 1 in the dominant, the flat 7. Now you just got to learn that in every key. You got to know your scales. C major scale, D major scale, E major scale. Just play it 1 octave, the scale for now. F major scale, G major scale, A major scale, B major scale. That's a little blues scale at the end. All right, that's that lesson.